Papa, she began, her voice soft but resolute. I fear I may never find someone who loves me for myself and not for the easy name. Her father, a man of great wisdom and experience, looked at her with concern. Shoma, my dear, the world is full of people who value wealth over character. But you must not lose hope. True love does exist, but it must be sought out carefully. Shoma Eze, daughter of Chief Mr. Eze, had everything anyone could dream of: wealth, status, and beauty. Yet, despite the luxury surrounding her, she felt trapped. The men who approached her only saw her as a ticket to endless wealth, and Shoma longed for a love that would see her for who she truly was, not for the fortune she had inherited. One evening, sitting in the grand living room of her family's mansion, Shoma confided in her father, who was sipping his evening tea. "Papa," she began, her voice soft but resolute, "I fear I may never find someone who loves me for myself and not for the easy name." Her father, a man of great wisdom and experience, looked at her with concern. "Shoma, my dear, the world is full of people who value wealth over character, but you must not lose hope. True love does exist, but it must be sought out carefully." "I have a plan," Shoma continued, her eyes determined. "I will disguise myself as a poor woman. I want to see who would love me without knowing my true identity." Chief Mr. Eze leaned back his chair, considering her words. "It's a dangerous game you're playing, Shoma. But if this is what you feel you must do, then you have my blessing. Just promise me one thing. If things become too difficult, you will return home." Shoma nodded, grateful for her father's support. The next day, she left behind her luxurious life and took up residence in a small run-down apartment on the other side of town. Gone were the designer clothes and elaborate hairstyles. In their place were simple dresses, plain shoes, and her hair tied back in a modest bun. She began to work at a local market, selling fruits and vegetables, blending in with the ordinary life she had never known. It wasn't long before she met Ikenna, a man who frequented the market. He was a struggling mechanic, though a graduate, but the way the country is, Ikenna didn't have any good job and had to put more effort in her mechanic work. Always polite and quick to lend a helping hand. One afternoon, after purchasing some tomatoes from her stall, Ikenna struck up a conversation. "You are new around here," he said, his voice warm and inviting. "What is your name?" Shoma replied with a shy smile. "I just moved here recently." Ikenna's interest was piqued by her modesty and the gentleness in her eyes. Over time, their friendship blossomed into something deeper. Shoma admired Ikenna's humility, his hard work, and his simple dreams of a better life. He, in turn, was enchanted by her kindness and the way she never complained, despite her seemingly humble and circumstances. After several months, Ikenna proposed, and Shoma believing she had found the love she had been searching for, accepted. They had a modest wedding, and soon after, Ikenna's fortunes began to change. He landed a well-paying job at an oil company, and with Shoma's secret support, he quickly advanced. Before long, he was able to start his own company. However, as their wealth grew, so did Ikenna's arrogance. He began to look down on Shoma, forgetting the love they once shared. His mother, who had moved in with them, treated Shoma with outright contempt. One evening, after a long day of work, Ikenna's mother approached him. "Ikenna, you deserve better than this poor girl. Oh. You're a wealthy man now. You need a wife who matches your status, my son." I have been thinking the same, Mama," Ikenna replied, his voice cold. "She was good for me when I had nothing, but now she's just a burden." Shoma, overhearing their conversation from the kitchen, felt her heart shatter. She had believed that by marrying a man with a humble beginnings, she would find the love and loyalty she yearned for. But she was wrong. The following day, Ikenna's mother arrived with a young woman from a wealthy family, but can never be matched with Shoma's Easy. And without a word of protest, Ikenna watched as they threw Shoma out of the house. Humiliated and heartbroken, Shoma signed the divorce papers and decided to return to her real life. As she walked along the road, disheveled and broken, a sleek car pulled up beside her. The window rolled down, and a well-dressed man inside called out to her. "Excuse me, are you all right?" he asked, genuine concern in his voice. Shoma looked up to a kind face, a man who exuded warmth. "I'm fine," she replied, trying to maintain her composure. "Please, let me help you," the man insisted. "You look like you have been through a lot." Reluctantly, Shoma accepted his offer, and the man introduced himself as Chinedu, a successful businessman. Chinedu took her to his home, where he offered her a place to stay. He didn't pry into her past, but treated her with kindness and respect, giving her the space to heal. One day, as Chinedu was discussing his business problems over the phone, Shoma overheard him mention a company that was causing him trouble. Recognizing the company as one connected to her ex-husband Ikenna, she decided to approach Chinedu. "Chinedu, I couldn't help but hear about your business troubles. Is there anything I can do to help?" she asked consciously. Chinedu, unaware of her true identity, smiled at her concern. "Thank you, Shoma, but this is a matter of corporate welfare. I appreciate your offer, but it's something beyond our control." Shoma, sensing an opportunity to press further. "What if I told you that I could help? What if I had connections that could resolve this issue?" Chinedu chuckled, not taking her seriously. "I appreciate the thought, but I don't want to involve you in something so complex." On, on the dated, Shoma decided it was time to review herself. The day of crucial business meeting arrived, and Shoma insisted on accompanying Chinedu. He finally agreed, thinking it was just a show of support. When they arrived at the meeting, they were greeted by Ikenna and his mother, who were there for the same negotiation. Ikenna, upon seeing Shoma, snarled. "What is she doing here?" he whispered to his mother. "She probably came to beg for crabs," his mother replied, disdain evident in her voice. Ignoring their taunt, Shoma remained calm, her eyes focused on the task ahead. Chinedu, sensing the tension, decided to stand up for her. "Shoma is with me, and I don't appreciate the way you are speaking to her," he said firmly. Ikenna's mother scoffed. "You're making a mistake, Chinedu. This woman here is nothing but a bad luck. She brought ruin to my son, and she will do the same to you. Better run away for your life. She doesn't deserve a wealthy man like you." Chinedu, however, was unfazed. "I don't care about her past. What matters to me is how she's treated now, and I won't stand for this disrespect. You guys cannot disrespect her in my presence. She is my fiancée." As the meeting was about to begin, Shoma excused herself and stepped out of the room. Moments later, she re-entered, no longer the humble, downtrodden woman they had known, but the elegant, beautiful heiress of the Eze Empire. The room fell silence as she took her place at the head of the table. The announcement was made, and everyone, including Ikenna and his mother, stood in stunned silence. Shoma began to speak, her voice steady and commanding. "Ladies and gentlemen, I am Shoma Eze, CEO of the Eze Family Empire. The woman you see before you is the same woman who has been by your side in disguise, observing and waiting for this moment. I sought to find a man who would love me for who I am, not for my wealth. Ikenna, you have shown your true colors." Ikenna and his mother, numbly with shock, stammered, trying to find words. "Shoma, we didn't know. We didn't know. We are so sorry. Please, forgive us," they pleaded, tears streaming down their face. But Shoma remained resolute. "You mistreated me, deceived by your own greed. I have no place for such people in my life or my business. Guards, escort them out immediately." As Ikenna and his mother were led out of the room, Shoma turned to Chinedu, who was still processing the revelation. "Chinedu," she said softly, her tone shifting to one of warmth. "You have shown me the respect and kindness I have been searching for. I'm ready to move forward with you. If you will have me." Chinedu, overwhelmed by the turn of events, smiled and took her hand. "I don't care about your wealth, Shoma. I don't care about you, and yes, I will be honored." With that, Shoma and Chinedu became partners in life and in business. They married soon after and worked together to manage the Eze Empire, proving that true love built on respect and understanding could indeed conquer all. Their life together was filled with joy, mutual respect, and knowledge that they had found in each other what truly matters: a love that transcended wealth and status. This is the end of my story. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more interesting stories. Thank you all.